episode tonight. I can't. It won't. I won't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Fuck this. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me hold on.
Oh,
I can't believe they actually got me again with the fucking tear. I can't believe I knew it was coming. I felt it, and I'm like, this feels too like for me like the ranch. Don't do this to me. And I was just like, wait a minute. Well, how?
all right. Let's let's do this non-spoiler real quick.
Okay, let's do it.
Um, ladies and gentlemen, we just got done watching episode 6 of The Last of Us on HBO series. I think I said it like episode 3. The phrase, the meme that Snoop Dogg always says, "They don't miss. They don't miss." It's this episode. Like I legit had an experience just refilling out like all the amazing moments of the first game, like in so many different ways. Like it wasn't just that they were copying moments. It wasn't like it felt like the world of the game and this series were one. Like it's almost like this is an extension of the game because they do change some things here and there.
Oh yeah.
Uh but it's in so much respect for the narrative of the series.
Yeah, I could admit that. Yeah.
Um
Again, it's gameplay. You take away the gameplay and it's shorter, and you have to fuse it in a certain way. Um, yeah.
and it's like this episode this episode to me was the declaration of Joel and Ellie's relationship. Uh if you weren't sold, I think most of you guys by now are sold on them as their respective characters. But it was them being together, their chemistry. Do they feel like that symbolic father, and daughter relationship that we know is so difficult, but there, like it's present in the game? Like, can you feel it? And it's just so many subtle things that they did in this episode that you feel it all, man. Like it's amazing. This is a weird thing. This is the first episode that I've had happy tears. Like these are beautiful moments. You know what I mean?
It was mixed with me because I was happy that I'm like they're paying respect to Troy and Ashley's performances here. They're switching stuff around, but like even Bella shoving Joel, folks, folks, look at me. In the game, that wasn't in the script. That was just Ashley Johnson. She
Yeah.
did that because they specifically said that scene was hard for them to shoot. That something was off. They knew the lines, but something felt off. There wasn't that magic moment. And then one take, Ashley says, "Everything I've cared for is either died or left me. Everything fucking except for you," and shoves Troy. And the room felt it. That was the missing X factor. So the fact that Bella does that here is like honoring a big heavy lifting thing that Ashley and Troy came up with. And I say this because you say subtle. I understand what you're saying but for me, because I've been wanting that rugged Joel, distancing himself more to Ellie from what I got in games. The show is letting him let it out. In the games, he has to hold it in. We make the connections. We like. I know why he's doing. I know why he doesn't want to connect. But Joel, it's not Ellie's fault. Like, don't say that stuff to her. Like she genuinely cares about you. She felt bad leaving Tess. She's been putting up with you. You've been putting up with her. She perspective.
Non-spoiler.
I have to bleep that out. But when this, I just to me, Joel being able to express some stuff, even when he was good at this, because we were both like, "Oh snap, that's not in the game." Him doing this, it's also reflecting his age. Which you could say that the game didn't do that to an extent, but like he was in his 30s pre-outbreak.
Right.
And look at the mileage in him now.
Yeah. They we're getting to more of it in the spoiler review, but
Yeah.
I think this is the first time in the whole entire series we get to see Joel truly vulnerable. Mentally,
Physically.
emotionally, and physically.
Yeah.
Like, but this is the thing. As well as they're writing him, and they're writing him in a specifically different way, like Pedro is killing it. Like he is doing so well. It is I can't believe it. And then Bella, like she is all the way a young teen. Like all the way. Like she it's not just that she's doing a great Ellie, she's doing a great kid. A lot of movies and shows don't get that kid atmosphere right. And the way they have her as this character, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised.
And shout out to Gabriel Luna as Tommy.
Yes.
Dude, it had to, because the whole time we've been MIA from Tommy. So by the time we get to this point, Gabriel had to bring it up. Like, there's a reason why they went their separate ways and the baggage that comes with. And, people might have preferences, but I truly do think that the best, because people kept saying this is the game is not unadaptable. You don't have to do it. For my money, I think this is the best scenario you can get with two great actors honoring Jeffrey and Troy.
Yeah.
Because I'm a brother. And so that relationship really hits on for me. The way Henry and Sam does as well, but it's something about, Joel and Tommy go through, what Jeffrey and Troy did, and the fact that they got Pedro and Gabriel. And what that means to me as someone who has an accent and who has Latin blood running through his veins, it's an X factor. I don't need it all the time. I don't even speak in Spanish, but it's a weird thing that I can't explain to people.
Yeah. No, I get it, and that's why I was so destroyed last episode.
Yeah, exactly. I knew why you and Ty. I'm like, I know. We
were just damaged. But yeah, no. We're gonna go into the spoiler review, but it's safe to say they don't miss, man. Like they just keep
boom.
I don't know how they're doing it, but they just don't freaking miss.
Yes.
It's another 10 for me. I've been trying to look for things I don't like. I've been trying to look for things that just don't work. And we're gonna.
I don't even call them nitpicks for me. I'm calling them adjustments because to me, the game is so poetic and so perfect for me that anything different is just an adjustment. I'm not throwing. You've seen me this past week. I'm not throwing my hands up. I'm just noticing stuff that I have my eye and my mind have to get adjusted to, but it does not take away anything that this series is doing and what the actors are given and what the actors are doing with it.
Yeah. There's something we're going to talk about in the spoiler review where Joel and Ellie even end up. All of it is, I think, calculated to make sure the story goes a certain kind of way. But we'll talk about it. We're going to get into it. But at this point now, I think I know where the season is going to end. I think. But we'll see. We'll talk about it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Go and check out Ronin Unchained in the description bar below. And again, you do not want to miss when we start talking about this in our spoiler review with Bottles and Bricks. Trust me, we're about to uncover some stuff that is going to probably flip your lid, no pun intended.
And theorize.
Yes. We'll be back.